Let's get to global politics. President Trump, yes, he's heading back to Davos in January for the big meeting of the global elites. John Quelch is here. He is the dean of the University of Miami Business School. He's going to shake things up, isn't he?
Good morning, Stuart. I think he is. Truth to power, perhaps.
And you like the idea of him shaking things up amongst the elites?
I think it's very important that the president go into this forum and speak exactly his mind. Meanwhile, remember that he's taking a very important and substantial entourage of cabinet secretaries with him who behind the scenes are going to do all sorts of private meetings with major corporate leaders, international elite leaders, reassuring them as best they can. But in the public forum, I think the president is going to speak truth to power.
Now, I know that you've paid very close attention to the trade talks with China. That's very much an area of yours. Do you expect a resolution, a deal coming out of these talks 90 days?
I expect an interim deal, but I do not expect a complete resolution.
What's an interim deal?
An interim deal is probably going to have a roadmap that's much more explicit than anything we've seen before regarding IP protection, regarding forced technology transfer, and regarding a level playing field for investments in the two countries. The Chinese cannot give all of that up in 90 days, but I do believe that there will be an articulation of a roadmap towards resolving these kinds of issues.
That would be a win for President Trump. The way you've described it, that's a win for Trump.
I would say it's a win for Trump. I'd say it's also a win for Xi Jinping, and also a win for the global economy.
How will Xi Jinping, how will he portray this as a win for him? Granted, the man has to save face,
yes,
but how would that be a win?
Because from the Chinese point of view, many Chinese would look at any destabilization of this very important trade relationship with the United States as something that is going to upset consumer confidence in China. And if there's one thing that the Chinese Communist Party cannot afford to have happen, it's for consumer confidence to be upset. That is because consumption, domestic consumption, is so important to the restructuring of the Chinese economy at this point.
So you would say, John, that Trump's very hard line, tariffs, tariffs, more tariffs if you don't get along, that's justified. You believe that?
There is a strong argument in favor of calling China out. At the same time, if you call them out to the point where they cannot find a way out without losing face, then you have probably jeopardized the global economy.
I'm surprised to hear you say this, because most business schools, most economists don't like the idea of tariffs. They shy away from it, even if it's used to get leverage.
Right.
But you say it's okay, because that's the only way you can get a deal.
Well, there is such an asymmetry in the China-U.S. trade balance that China will run out of American products to tariff long before the U.S. runs out of Chinese products to tariff. That asymmetry favors the United States.
Okay.
Ordinarily, the law of comparative advantage would say this is a bad idea.
Yep.
But in the short term, as an attention-getting device to show that we are serious, to show not just the Chinese Communist Party, but the Chinese people that we are serious, I think it's not a bad move.
Why does the dean of the business school in Miami have a British accent?
Did you not grow up in the middle of Britain? Do you not understand the meaning of rain every day?
Good one, John. That's
Okay.
excellent.
I will take one hurricane every 5 years in exchange for 100 days of rain, guaranteed.
That was not the response I was expecting, but I like it, John. I like it a lot.
All right.
John Quelch, thanks for joining us.
My
Come
pleasure.
back soon.
Thanks,
okay?
Stuart. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.